This is the Alienware M15 Ryzen edition. Hey folks, it's your boy Yath, and today we have a brand new pickup. And you know what that means? Unboxing time. So here we have the Alienware M15, the Ryzen edition, the R5, and so let's go ahead and open this up. So right once we open it, we get the laptop up top here, all wrapped in plastic, and I'm already a big fan of this color on this machine. The dark side of the moon actually looks pretty sweet on this, and this is not the QHD version, but I'll get into that after we get this laptop all unboxed. Moving on the left side, we can see we get a power cables, right? So here we have a power cord, pretty standard. We also get a 240 watts power brick, pretty hefty and is pretty large, but this is very similar and standard to most of the power bricks that you get with other Alienware laptops. So now to get the laptop up to the tab here, you're gonna pull that tab, but I'm gonna put this aside just before we dive into the laptop. We also do get paperwork with this box, so we get basic, setup information and warranty information. But now let's put the box aside and let's bring the laptop to the center. I personally think the dark side of the moon color looks really good on this laptop. It's just darker, it looks a lot sleeker, and picking it up, it does feel like a brick. It's pretty heavy, so I can see it become a problem if you really care for portability aspect of things, but I personally don't care too much. For the feel of it, they call it endurance coat, but it does feel like it can take a beating. And before we do go ahead and open this bad boy up, let's talk spec. So this is the Alienware M15 Ryzen edition R5, and it packs a powerful combination of a Ryzen 7 5800H CPU and RTX 3060 GPU. Under the hood, we have two sticks of 8GB of DDR4 3200 MHz RAM that you can swap out and replace with up to 32GB of RAM. This laptop also comes with 256GB of SSD storage, which may not be enough for gaming, but thanks to a second M.2 slot that allows you to increase storage to up to 4TB of SSD, you have a workaround, but that will only add more cost to an already expensive laptop. Now the display is a clear one on this laptop. It has a full HD 15.6 inch 165Hz panel that has impressive colors and contrast along with excellent viewing angles, and it is no doubt that you will love watching movies and playing games on this device. Another positive feature of this laptop is a keyboard, and is possibly one of the best ones I've used in a while. They're quiet and has a 1.7mm travel distance, and its tactile feedback proves to be really good for typing and not bad for gaming as well. These are RGB lit, and each key is spaced out pretty nicely as well. Now when it comes to the I/O port, you have two USB type A ports on the right side and one more at the back. Also at the back, we have a USB type C port, a charging port, and the HDMI 2.1 port, and if we take to the left, we have an Ethernet port and a headphone jack port. So now we take a look at the technical aspects of the laptop. Let's look at the design and talk about the aesthetics of this laptop. So right off the bat, as usual, like other Alienware laptop, it looks very premium. Thanks to the aggressive air vents at the back and the RGB effects found on the logo and the lighting strip surrounding the air vents. This particular finish is called the dark side of the moon, and it's got a very smooth finish, but unfortunately with that it is very prone to fingerprints. Like mentioned earlier, the laptop is pretty hefty and the build quality is great, but one thing I want to point out is the creaking noises you hear when you open and close the laptop. So now when it comes to thermals, I haven't noticed really too much of any heating issues. I do notice around the WASD keys it does get kind of hot, but it's never too hot to be of any sort of inconvenience. In addition to this, sorry, why is my brother being a distraction right now? But in addition to this, right, we also do see the fan noises can become extremely loud, but then again, it's never really bothered me, but it might bother you. So that's something I think you have to take into consideration as well. So with all being said, this is not the best value gaming laptop out there, but nonetheless, this is an absolutely amazing laptop. With a sweet deal, this can be a hot buy, and if you really enjoyed this video, please be sure to smash that like, comment down below what you thought of this video, what you thought of this laptop, and be sure to share this video with your friends and families, and make sure to subscribe to this channel, because why not? Peace.